Good afternoon, ma'am. This is my presentation. So my career pathway. This is by myself telling it. What is my career pathway? I would like my career to be somewhere within the engineering pathway, aerospace engineering to be exact. Um, I've always liked anything that is space related, and I do like to build things. Um, so I felt like this was just a perfect mix of both worlds for me. I've also thought about surveying engineering, yet that is just a slight possibility of it since I did have a summer job with a surveying firm, which kind of opened my eyes to that area of engineering. What are the responsibilities of this career? Aerospace engineers are responsible to design, develop, and test aircraft, spacecraft, missiles, and satellites as well. Um, so you must know how to use designing platforms such as the AutoCAD or any other designing platform, and if something goes wrong, knows how it can be fixed or worked around. Overall, an engineer must have the item they are working on at the best um, ability that it is capable of, and for it to follow the safety and quality standards. What are the skills needed for this career? Aerospace engineers need many skills to be good at this career, mostly that deal with math, problem solving, and time management. Some to list a few as well are analytical, business, communication, math, and problem solving. Such as analytical, you have to analyze the problem. If something went wrong with a test, you got to find out what went wrong. For business, you got to work around contracts. You have to make bids into building something. You have to determine how much this item will cost to make, and so forth. Communication. If you have a team, you have to figure out how people can help and get the max efficiency of building that item. Math, of course, you have calculus, you have trigonometry, all that to take into effect physics, airflow, all of that, and problem solving, which as well kind of falls into analytical. Um, and you analyze the problem, find out where it is, and how to solve it as well. These skills that can help with how engineers can get things done, work together, and as well work efficiently. What is the average income for this career? In May of 2023, the median salary for this career was $130,720, with the lowest 10% getting paid roughly less than $81,620, and the highest 10% getting paid roughly more than $188,910. Currently in 2024, the median salary is on pace for 100, or my bad, I'm sorry, for $94,250, which shows that the salary is lower than the one from the from the past year, but we are roughly halfway through the year, which it could as well trend upwards throughout the year. Chances for advancement in this career. The chances of advancement are fairly high to normal. All experienced engineers have the possibility to move up the ranks. So maybe 5 to 10 years within that engineering firm or having that job experience, you are able to move up that corporate ladder. An advancement would mean that they would become a technical specialist or supervise a team of engineers from that entry level position. They can also move from that up to become a manager or an executive position into the bigger part of that engineering firm or business that they are a part of. What education is required? Most entry level engineering positions need at least a bachelor's degree to be qualified for it. For higher positions, a master's could help with getting that. So if you instead of an entry level, you go to one that has maybe 5, 10 experience. If you have that master's, you can be qualified. It's not saying that you will get it or not, but it definitely will help. There are some cases where if a certain position works with the government for the Department of Defense, Department of Homeland Security, that person would need security clearance to be able to be qualified for that job, such as background checks and having a security ID. Um, some engineering positions do require experience to hire for those entry level positions, and as well as all jobs and companies are different. So one company can have you need to have 2 years for this entry level, while another one can just have 6 months, which could be a very easy based internship. Which leads me to my next slide, internships and preparedness. Internships are definitely possible in this type of engineering. Usually most of these are possible during your undergraduate studies and have to have at least 2 to 3 years of studies to be eligible for an internship. So you know what you're working around and the basis of everything. These internships can help with getting a job, especially an entry level job when you apply. So by taking an internship, it can help you later on get a jump start on others applying for that same position, such as if you apply for a position that 15 others are applying for, but 10 of those have not done an internship, while you and those other four have uh, had an internship around aerospace engineering. That will definitely bump you into the next level of interviews and the possibility of getting that position. Alignment with myself, with the personality assessment, I have the executive personality, which meant that I work to get things done and for the best it can possibly be, which I think it aligns with this job perfectly since you have to have that item that you were working on, whether it be the missiles, the satellites, or the spacecraft, to the best of its quality, so you do not have to worry about anything. As well as the job profile, most of the jobs that showed up after I was done with um, that was engineering based or at least engineering related. Which with aerospace engineering, I can't get real. I don't think I can get any closer within that circle of engineering related jobs that I would like to have. Passion for this career, I really do believe that you have to have passion to be successful in this job as well as any job. Since since I've wanted to do this type of job since I was young, I feel like I would be very easy with having that passion for the career. If you have the passion to do your job, then you will do that job to the fullest, so you're able to keep that job. It's like that saying that many of us have heard before: "If you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life." By Confucius. It shows that if you like your job, then you aren't really doing any work. You're just doing things that you love to do, and you're not really getting forced to work. You want to do that. As well as perseverance. Perseverance is also a trait that you should have for any job, especially this one and it being engineering. Perseverance is the trait to be able to keep going to your end goal even if there are setbacks, obstacles, and or just pure stops along the road to the goal. With engineering, aerospace engineering, you will definitely deal with hard deadlines for 2 months to be able to work on something. Many setbacks, such as uh, money, for money, as in, excuse me, um, such as, uh, such as short of money to be able to build that, or some projects fully scrapped since they were not able to be finished, which will require a lot of perseverance to keep doing well in this career and not get down on saying, "Oh, well, this job was set back so many times, so we're not able to finish it." You just got to keep going and make it work, and as well as um, keeping that quality standard the highest it can be. The salary for this household, for a household to be able to run a household, is I think is very comfortably with the median salary being roughly $130,720. Like I said before, I feel like a six-figure salary is a good amount of money to be able to raise a household with kids. Although inflation is a thing in this day and age, I think that with the rising demand of this job, since space travel is becoming a definite possibility in the next decade, I believe the salary will rise to an extent and still be a good salary to run a household. Um, we're, of course, with SpaceX to take example, they're in the process of building a Starship to be able to go to Mars, which you need aerospace engineering, which since that is around that corner and that line of work. Um, Overall summary. Overall, this class has helped me focus on what I'd like to do for the rest of my life and how I'd like to do this job after high school and ways that I can achieve my goal for working for engineering like I've always wanted. This project itself, though, has shown me that, that the aerospace engineering job that I just went over is something that I would want, that I want, and it is very possible if I just put my mind to achieve that goal. Um, so these are my sites. They are APA formatted, and I just wanted to say thank you, ma'am, for all the emails that I've sent you and helping me out with any questions I have. I did like to be able to take this class, and it did help me a lot. I just wanted to say one more thank you to having a good school year, and hope you have a good summer. Thank you, ma'am.